units and 3 bombardments. Didn't get a single hit. So I did not weaken up Guam at all. But then Hambone did come in. The anti-aircraft artillery there in Guam, the 3 of them, they killed 3 of my aircraft, then they killed 3 of Hambone's aircraft. But Hambone did prevail and took Guam with 2 advanced artillery. And then also he laid down 4 heavy battleships and a heavy carrier that put us over the finish line. It was a amazing final turn to find out that he rolled the die roll ending. It was a 2. Whew, that was a tremendous relief because I did not think we were going to win this game. I thought this was going to be an Axis victory. So I just want to compliment all the players. The caliber of play is just getting better and better and better. I want to talk about an attack that on turn 20 that Japan made here into C-Zone P-46. This was so clever. Boss and Bruce sent 2 tactical bombers and 2 kamikazes. And basically the tactical bombers were kamikazing as well. So it was kind of like 4 kamikazes. And the goal was to try to get a couple target select hits, which could have happened. You know, there's 4 rolls, 25% chance. You know, it's the most likely thing is to get 1, but he was trying to get 2 target selects and prevent Hambone from being able to take away his Kido Butai. So brilliant, Bruce. That was an amazing out-of-the-box thinking. You really got to respect that. And he chose exactly right, because this if he had done it, if he had got those 2 hits, we would have peaked. Because the situation for the Allies right now is I've got these 2 transports sitting off the coast of Turkey. They're going to get annihilated. I have transports sitting in A-17 that doesn't have any, well, I can scramble, but he can bring so many fighters that I won't be able to do anything about that. And if this had blown up and we didn't have enough, I mean, right now we're very, very weak on units. Our number of units in the Pacific have been wiped out. So we're low on transports. We're low. We just lost 6 aircraft. Could have lost more in Guam. And we do have the potential. We're set up to try to do Overlord. But basically then turn 22, if the Soviets take out Calcutta, the Allies' chances of winning are gone. So we thought we needed to do it on turn 20 or 21, and we went for it on 20, and if it did not work out and the game did not end, or if Bruce's attack had been successful, then I think it actually would have been an Axis victory. Because if Panzer J moved a lot of troops from Central Romania to Bulgaria on turn 21, the Soviets retake Istanbul on 21, but they only have 7 victory points. As long as the Axis could keep the Allies at 7 victory points, keep us all tied up, then... well, actually, they would have 8. If the Axis didn't lose Kido Butai, they would have 8 victory points. But even if the game didn't end then on turn 22, when Silk is going into Calcutta, Panzer J is going into Istanbul. And I mean, once he got entrenched in Istanbul, there's no way Russia could have gotten him out. So, a really awesome game. I tip my hat to everyone. I want to tell you guys an amazing stat, which is this game was played, there were 120 moves, because there's 6 moves per 6-month turn, right? Turn 1 has 6 videos that are made. You've got the German player, then you got the Comintern. Japanese is number 3. Number 4 is the Commonwealth France, then 5 is Italy, and 6 is America, right? So 6 videos makes 1 turn. We played 20 full turns. So that means there's 120 videos that were made in 61 days. So that is an average around 13 hours between, less than 13 hours between turns. That is insane to consistently have that rate. And I really salute especially players like Panzer J and Hambone that had multiple videos that they were getting out, and just the rapid turnaround, really remarkable. I was one of the slower people. Our next game, I don't think we'll have that pace, but wow, really good players putting out fast videos. I salute my fellow competitors. I really enjoyed working with Hambone. He is a very his style of play is very clever. One thing that Hambone does is he likes to set himself up. He's about this concept called degrees of freedom. He likes to be in a position where he can move out to a number of different areas, and you don't know where he's intending to go. So that's one really good thing. I'm not always as aware of how important it is to have a major port, but he's already thinking about where am I going to be 3 moves from now, and then I need to capture that so I can start building it and have the major port there when we're moving there. And he also had some really good ideas about how I could be the one to build the major port, like this major port here. So Hambone's really good at that. And then the other thing that he's very good at is feinting. He will make you, he's a shadow boxer where he makes you think he's going to hit you somewhere, and then he goes somewhere else. It's really good to be on Hambone's team. Of all the players in our group, Hambone has the highest win rate, probably twice what the rest of us have. He is a very dangerous player, so I'm very happy to have been on his team. He's an excellent strategic planner, and he's a very stoic, deliberative, calm person, whereas I'm a very passionate, reactive person. So after Guam, I was like, my hair was on fire. And he was just like, well, we're going to stick to the plan, and we're going to still go in. So really good teammate. It was a delight working with you. I'm looking forward to working with you in our next game, which will be Operation Big Red One. I'll tear down the board here, clean things up, and maybe tomorrow I'll do an intro video. I don't know if we'll start that tomorrow or if we'll start that Monday. But I think we're going to be at a much slower pace because of the holidays. For example, I'll be out of town for Thanksgiving. Then I'm going to be on another trip for a week in December. So there might be some, I think it'll be a little slower pace game over the holidays. Boss and Bruce and Panzer J will be a team again. This time they will be the Allies, and Sarge's Shellhole will be playing Russia. So that'll be our next game. Oh, I want to point out 2 things, and then I'll call it. One is, if you're going to build a major port here in Portugal, which I really like the Portugal thing. That Portugal thing was shown to me first by Silk. I tip my hat to Silk on that. The major port being built there was shown to me by Boss and Bruce. Tip my hat to him on that. And here's the thing that was kind of introduced for our game, which is building right on the seam there, that another Boss and Bruce venture. Personally, I don't think you need this sub base, because, he didn't have any subs in port, but these 2 are a really good idea. That the seaplane being able to go 3 from either one of those locations, very handy. So, really fun game. Look forward to playing with my friends again, and thanks for watching.